Hey everyone, so I have another EastEnders character profile today, and I'm going to be talking about Tanya Branning, who is of course played by the lovely Joyner. This was actually requested, but I was planning on doing this video because you guys might know that Tanya is my all-time favourite EastEnders character, and Jo is one of my all-time favourite actresses. So I was really quite excited to talk about Tanya and Jo in general. Obviously, I'm going to have to steer away from talking about Jo's other projects like Doctor Who, Candy Cabs, whatever. And I am just going to have to focus strictly on Tanya here. Now, when Tanya came in this in 2006, I was sort of like, I wasn't like the biggest Tanya fan. It's not that I didn't like her, it just took me a little while to latch onto the character. It's usually the same when there's a new character unless I already know the actor, which with Jo I didn't, despite that she'd been in Doctor Who the year previous. I backlogged with that, but never mind. So it took me a little while, and she's changed quite a lot, because she used to have like almost bobbed blonde hair then, and she just looks totally different now. Of course her hair is, I've got a bit of an obsession with Tanya's hair, not Jo's hair but Tanya's hair, because it's always different. Of course Tanya is a hairdresser, so her hair is always naturally going to change and be different and always look nice. And in last night's EastEnders was Monday the 7th of February. It was all curly and curled and really nice. So yeah, I'm a bit yawn, bear with me. I just can't stop yawning. I promise you, the character of Tanya is not that boring. She is obviously a very mumsy character. She has Abby and Lauren and Oscar. And you can see that she cares for her kids and her life is all about her children. That was obvious from day one. She's such a loving character, she's such a sweet character, but boy does she have her dark side. When she tried to bury Max, I kind of felt it was a little out of character. We all, I believe, have that inner darkness within us. We all have the capabilities to do something out with the norm, but I do feel it was quite a stretch away from Tanya's original character. And also Tanya, when she had, well, it wasn't really an affair, but when she was in that very brief relationship with Sean, I was kind of like, this is abnormal, because if you compare the characters of Sean and Max, it's like, hello, totally different characters. I suppose they have some similarities, but they are pretty different. So that was a little odd. Plus it's the whole Max and Stacey's brother Sean and Tanya. It's kind of, you know, a bit of a cuckoo thing going on there. When she left to have the baby, when Jo had the babies, and Tanya left, I was like, is this the end of Tanya and Max? Gosh, I hope not. Then when she came back at the end of last year, and it was announced that she was going to get married to Greg, I was like, no, that's not possible. See, that was half a yawn there. I'm like, I don't want her to get married, and of course she is getting married. She's getting married this week, I think, or next week. And obviously that depends on when I upload the video. All this yawning has made my eyes water. Literally. And I don't want her to get married. Obviously there is a massive spoiler about that. And does she actually get married because of something else that happens? Which I won't actually mention in case you're not familiar with the spoilers. But I'm just so scared, I suppose, that Tanya and Max will never be. Don't get me wrong, I adore Greg. I think he's a great character. But for me it will always be, I'm so sorry, Tanya and Max. It's like Jane and Ian. It always has to be that way. It's always got to be Dot and Jim. There are just certain couples who will always be. And for me, it's just always got to be Tanya and Max. We've only ever known Tanya and Max from the beginning, so we don't know Tanya's past as such. I'm only bringing her sister, and it's a bit like, yeah, weird. But I do think Tanya is a bit of a weird character. When she moved from Walford, her character did change slightly. She became a bit more, not that she cared less about her kids, but her life changed. You know, like when she was in Walford, really, the kids were all she had, especially when she was going through the divorce with Max. But then she had this whole new life in a much better house, to be quite frank. And when she came back for that one-off episode when Stacey had the baby, it would have been July or something ages ago, I was like, yay, it's the first time we'd seen her in like 8 months or something. So it was really quite exciting and just really, really fantastic. She needs a new cast card. She's had the same cast card for 5 years, unless she's got a new one within the past few months. But as of the end of last year, she didn't have a new cast card. So I'm like, Jo, beg them to give you a new cast card. You don't look like that now. So, I do. Tanya is my absolute favourite character in EastEnders ever, and I've got a feeling that she will be forever, unless, like, Billy Piper or somebody were a star in the show and had a really great character, which will, you know, probably never happen. So, yes, I do completely adore Tanya more than life itself. She is my favourite character, and I cannot wait to see what they have lined up for her. Please feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts about Tanya, but also any requests for any more EastEnders character profiles, please let me know and I will do them. But that's it for now, so I will see you next time. Bye!